For I will be like a lion to Ephraim. This is also very important. Yahushua came as the lamb. Now the second coming is as the lion. What's interesting about that is that just like Yahushua came genetically from Yahudah, so many people call him the lion because he came from Yahudah and the lion is of Yahudah. Yet he came as the lamb from Yahudah. So he had both natures just like the last, but in a different way. Because just like I always say that what the first fulfills in a spiritual way, the last fulfills in a physical way, and vice versa. So Yahushua came from Yahudah, but as a lamb, whose earthly father was called Joseph. So he was a son of Yahudah and a son of Joseph. The last comes from Joseph genetically, but through Yahushua, through his belief in Yahushua, he becomes a Yahudi. So he comes as a bull, as an ox through Ephraim to die as the ox of Yom Kippur. But by accepting Mashiach, he becomes the lion of Yahudah, the king, who will tell Israel what they are doing wrong. But since he comes as a king, as a lion, he will roar to the people, and the people, some will take it the wrong way, will be afraid or thinking that he is evil. Because remember that also it is written that Satan is like a lion, roaring, seeking who he may devour. So when the last comes as a lion, many of the people in Israel who are following the false doctrine will see him and say, that's Satan. Just like when they saw Yahushua and they said that that was being done through the power of Beelzebub, the Lord of Flies. So the same thing will happen with the last. Because of him being a lion, they will call him Satan. Because of him roaring to the people, many people will be afraid and claim he's evil, angry, proud, this and that. Like the pride that we just saw that testifies against Israel's face. For I will be like a lion to Ephraim. That's also important because he says to Ephraim, not to the other tribes. But Ephraim represents the lost tribes, the many. So to the many, to those who are in the apostasy, the last will be like a lion in the roaring aspect. For I will be like a lion to Ephraim, and like a young lion to the house of Yahudah. Like a young lion. Yahushua being the old lion, as we see in Revelation 49, Genesis 49, when Jacob gives the blessing to Yahudah, it speaks of an old and a young lion. I will be like a lion to Ephraim and like a young lion to the house of Yahudah. Because Ephraim is younger. So to Ephraim, a lion. But to Yahudah, who is older, a young lion. Hope that's clear. Ephraim represents the time from Yahushua to our time. Yahudah represents the time from Moshe to our time. So the last to Ephraim would be same age, but to Yahudah would be younger. For I will be like a lion to Ephraim and like a young lion to the house of Yahudah. I, even I twice because he is first and last. I, even I, will tear them and go away. So we'll destroy them through the doctrine, and then we'll go away when they killed him. Well, they kill him and then he resurrects and goes away. I, even I, will tear them and go away. I will take them away, and no one shall rescue. I will take them away, the evil ones, and no one will be able to rescue them. And also, I will take them away, the many. I will take them away, and no one shall rescue. Because they're taken, the taking away of the many would be through death. I will return again to my place. I will return again to my place. So that means that he was in this earth, and then he returned to the heavens. So that means that the last comes, he tells everybody what they need to hear like a lion, and then they kill him for his roaring. So he goes up to his place. I will return again to my place, till they acknowledged their offense. So Yahweh goes away, and then the many will have to acknowledge that they were wrong. They will have to acknowledge that they killed the last, that they killed the two witnesses. They will have to acknowledge, and their acknowledging will become their repentance, and therefore they will be justified when they are killed during those 30 days. And there are other peoples within the nations who will be waiting for 1,335 days, like Daniel 12 says, and those will realize it during that time, and then they will give honor to the true mighty one. I will return again to my place till they acknowledge their offense. They, Ephraim and Yehudah, till they, the Christians and the Jewish people, acknowledge their offense. That acknowledgement could also be translated as till they become guilty of their offense, meaning until they are killed because of their apostasy, till they bear punishment for their offense. Then they will seek my face. Once they go through the punishment, they will seek his face. Once they see the great tribulation, they will seek his face. Then they will seek my face. In their affliction, they will earnestly seek me. First and last, my face, seek me. They will seek my face, they will seek me. First and last, I repeat. Then they will seek my face. In their affliction, they will earnestly seek me. So finally, they will do it earnestly. Because nowadays, they follow money earnestly. Romans earnestly. Entertainment earnestly. But not Yahweh. So in that time, all those previous things I mentioned are going to be worthless, pointless, and therefore they will realize that the only thing worth seeking is his presence. In their affliction, they will earnestly seek me.